Good morning, SoFlo. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for watching. Ariana Grande, Halsey, Saweetie, BB Rexa, Casey Musgraves, all these women have this woman in common, director Lux Davis. She is the creative mind behind some of music's biggest videos, and she is hanging out with us today on Inside South Florida. Hannah, welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. It's so good to see you again. I'm seeing your work all over television, movies, YouTube, you name it. I mean, your music videos and your visuals are legendary. I mean, you've directed some of the most watched videos in music history. Hannah, when I say that, how does that make you feel?
I mean, first of all, thank you for having me. But I mean, that makes me feel amazing. I mean, I've always wanted to leave a mark on pop culture and like really make an impact in, sort of what people consume in the pop world and make a big splash with the work I do. And I think it's been a really fun ride. And it's, it feels really good to just be working on the projects that get a lot of eyeballs.
You have done more than make a splash. You are the whole tsunami, Hannah, the whole tsunami. What have you recently finished that you're super excited about?
I just did a campaign with Champion, and that was in collaboration with Sweetie. And I've done a lot of collaborations with Sweetie now that I think about it. But yeah, I did a really cool Champion campaign, and it's called Be Your Own Champion. And it was just a really cool, empowering, commercial campaign that featured college athletes, females, of course. And it was just fun to see them have fun together, meet each other. They're all from different universities, and see them do their thing, see them do their sport.
That is so cool. Hannah, you mentioned women. You have celebrated women in many aspects of your life, in front of and behind the lens. Why is that so important to you?
I've just always been really attracted to working with females and just like bringing out the best in them. I grew up with a younger sister who was in musical theater, and she was always performing. And I think it was just always in me to like kind of critique her and be judgy to her. And like, how can I like help her like perform this in a way that where she looks better and she comes across how she wants to come across. And I don't know, I think it's just always been in me to really be attracted to those types of artists as well. Like I grew up, as you know, in the heyday of music videos, and I feel like they just made such a big impact on me.
Right. We're going to talk about some of the videos that you've done, but you said the heyday of music videos. People say, or some people feel that the heyday of music videos was close to 20 years ago. What do you say to that?
I would have to agree. I feel like back then, music videos were celebrated in a way that they aren't now. I mean, of course, now with YouTube and being able to search out your artists on Instagram and YouTube, and you can find their content at like the click of a button. Obviously, that's amazing. But there was something so special about music videos back in the day where you could feel they were putting a lot of money behind it. You could feel they were a huge part of the rollout of the artist brand. And it was where the artists were really seen.
Sure, there's been, I would say, a renaissance of the music video. You've worked with some of the best, and your aesthetic visually keeps on evolving. How do you stay fresh creatively?
That's a great question. I think as a director and as an artist myself, I always try and evolve. And I think that the artists do a really good job of always trying to one up themselves. They're always trying to evolve too, and nobody wants to be repetitive. So I think it's a natural process in the game because everybody wants to do something fresh and different and something they haven't seen before. So I think, if you were doing something that was super repetitive, and oftentimes, my videos are not the most loaded with gags and gimmicks like other videos out there. Mine are very much like, pop, gloss, beauty, and that I think is timeless. So I think the flow of an edit, I think is changing. It's less about, we want to like cut back to a setup that we saw already in the first chorus. It's more about like something new, something new, something new. I think attention spans obviously are a lot shorter these days. So I think the audience is craving something that's always changing. Yeah.
Who are you itching to work with? Who is there, I mean, exclusive, is there one artist that you're just like, Rihanna, please send me that email now?
You said it.
Also Riri, right?
It's Rihanna.
You want to do a video with pregnant Riri?
Yeah, pregnant. I'll take her any way I can get her. For real. Yeah.
Well, we are eternally grateful for every visual that you have given us because, as I said, yes, music videos live on, right? Music videos don't go away. We're still watching music videos from 20, 30 years ago that still get us, that still capture that emotion, that still bring out that nostalgia. And there's something to be said about that. And you've had your hand in that. So thank you so much. Visual visionary and acclaimed director, Hannah Lux Davis. Wow. Thank you for spending your time with us on Inside South Florida.
Thank you so much.